Book number 313. Every night at 3:13 a.m., the lights in the old library basement would flicker once. The guard said it was an electrical glitch, until the night I was on duty and saw that the flicker happened only above one shelf. The Lost Books section. My name is Arash, the night guard. That snowy night, the elevator was broken, so I took the freezing stairs down. The smell of damp paper filled the air, mixed with the hum of the radiator like someone whispering. All the lights were steady, except the one above row P, blinking every second. On the middle shelf sat a book with no label, dark leather, corners worn, only the faint number 313 pressed into the spine. Inside the back cover, the lending sheet had names written in pencil, but every name was rubbed out like they had been erased. I opened it. The first pages were blank, no ink, no smell of print. On the third page, a sentence appeared, not printed, not handwritten, like it had simply formed itself. Please write your name and tonight's date. I laughed. A prank? I grabbed a pencil and wrote, Arash, Jan 17 to 3:13 a.m. The second I finished, the light above blinked again and a door slammed at the far end of the hall. The book suddenly felt heavier, like something had been added inside. Minutes later, the walkie-talkie crackled. Arash? Is someone else down there? No. Why? The motion sensor shows movement in the basement aisles. I was alone. My feet carried me forward anyway. The security camera showed a shadow walking the aisles, vanishing then returning. When I reached the shelf, the book was open, its pages flipping rapidly by themselves, like someone was searching in a hurry. Then it stopped. To leave, another name must be written. Cold sweat ran down my back. I scribbled unknown. The word vanished like smoke. Another sentence formed, the name of one who knows the way back. The way back? To way back? To way back? To way back? To way. At that moment, heavy footsteps echoed from the other aisle. I spun around, empty. Back at the book, a fresh wet spot stained the page, like a teardrop. The walkie-talkie again. Arash, your name's not on the duty roster tonight. You called in sick. I froze. That's impossible. I punched in. No. Your card was disabled. You're not supposed to be here. Where are you right now? My voice shook. The basement. Lost book section. I glanced at the page. New words appeared. If you hear them call from outside, it means you don't belong here. My chest tightened. I remembered slipping on the last stair earlier. My foot twisted, blackness for a moment. Could I have? No, the book demanded again. Name of one who knows the way back. I looked up at the dusty wall. There hung an old photo, the previous guard house hanged, smiling faintly. Below, his death date, 3 years ago. He had always known the shortcuts, always led us safely to the back exit when the lights failed. My hand shook as I wrote.
A faint whisper brushed my ear. Follow me, quietly, to the back door. A thin silver glow stretched along the floor, like a thread leading to the emergency exit. I walked. Behind me, the book's pages flipped faster, then stopped. At the door, the lock clicked open by itself. Cold, snowy air rushed in. I turned for one last look. The book closed itself.
The number on the spine vanished, empty now, like it had just been borrowed. Outside, my coworker ran up. Where were you? You've been gone half an hour. Your card didn't even work tonight. I wanted to argue, but words stuck. On the frosted glass door behind me, someone had traced with a finger 313, and beneath it, smaller, return by tomorrow. The next day when I came back, a dark leather book sat on the desk. No title, no number. Inside the lending sheet, a fresh entry glared back at me. Arash, returned, and below, in faint pencil, house hang, guide to the back door. Since then, at exactly 3:13, the ropey light blinks once. I don't lock the door. I just listen near the lost bookshelf, because sometimes another name needs to be written, and I pray no one ever writes mine.